Oh, this is way much better. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I have no idea who is this. Hello, hello. Hello, hello to you. Oh guys, stop, don't do that to me. You don't have to be rude, you know? You don't have to be rude. You know perfectly what I am cooking. Don't make a clown from me. I wrote it in the name of the live stream, guys. You know that very well. I don't know why you're so rude to me. Why did I deserve it? I literally just started the live stream and you're already being mean to me. Ukraine is getting 90 billion euros. Happy? I don't know. I live in Canada. I pay taxes to Canada, so my taxes then go to Ukraine apparently. So I don't know if I'm happy or no. I don't know what was the point of that comment. Why you're so angry? Oh, if I would be getting 90 million or billion of whatever, I would be very happy. Like I don't think that a single person can spend that much money. Imagine that amount of money, oh my goodness. To my bucket account, yeah. Дуже рада вас бачити. Hope this is the Cheburek stream. If it's not the Cheburek stream, so you are leaving, right? If it's not a Cheburek stream, you are leaving. You are not watching this stupid stream if it's not a Cheburek stream. Hello, hello, welcome guys. Welcome, welcome. Oh, this is already, this goes here. No, it won't be interesting as cheburek. Like, you will regret it. Don't stay. Like, it's like you will be very disappointed. So you better go and spend time, like, on a better stream, like, where people cook chebureks. I swear you'll regret it. It's like, it's not worth it. I'm telling you. Thank you,
Oh,
Cobra. Thank you.
yes.
Mwah.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. 14 months. Oh my God. Guys, you've been with me for so long. No, like, you guys have to hear it. Hello, Luisa. Are you in Kryvyi Rih today? Like, Kryvyi Rih is a like big city in Ukraine. Why the fuck would I be there? Like, why like why this specific town? I've never been in Kryvyi Rih, even when I lived in Ukraine. Why I should be there, my dear? What the hell? No, for real. For real, like, why not? I think that people really talk to scammers online, and those scammers that say whatever bullshit they want to hear, some like real really like fake information that I may live in Kryvyi Rih or something, and they figure out that I have live stream on Twitch, and they come with a fake information like, oh, are you in Kryvyi Rih right now? Like, no, I'm not. Like, stop talking to scammers. You can talk to me on my OF, like, to me. Like, but you choose to talk to scammers. Like, do what you want to do, but don't complain then. Dries,
Thank you
thank you
for
so much.
supporting the community.
Thank you.
Mwah.
I appreciate it. Hello, hello. I hope so. So I already had her or him today. I like, for those who don't know, I have few squirrels visiting me from time to time, and I am leaving them some raw peanuts. I'm leaving them some, like, what do I have? I have raw peanuts, I have walnuts, and I have cashews. So I'm leaving them the nuts. And today I had a visitor. I think it was Luna. That's her, or even his name. Even if this is a boy squirrel, the name will be Luna anyway, because I like the name. And that squirrel already took everything that I left, and all the the peanuts, they are like in the shell. So she or he like was taking those raw peanuts, and she was burying them around. This is so cute. So I have a video where she or he is like that squirrel from Ice Age, literally like burying a little bit in the ground, doesn't look very satisfied, goes to another place, digging something there, You know, like it's so cute. It's so cute. Yeah. It will be a very simple recipe. Yes, Kryvyi Rih is a very big city. Yes, oh my god. It is. But what was the fucking point of your question? Like, why did you decide that I am in Kryvyi Rih? What the hell? Oh my god, thank you guys. Thank you. I've never heard compliments like you are giving me today. Like, people never give me compliments. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my god. I never knew that I have big chest. Oh my goodness. What would I do without you? I probably would exist without awareness that my chest area is so big. Oh my god. Thank you guys. You are so cute, the smartest, so wise, so kind. Oh my god. The best. The best. Yeah, he's sleeping. Today I had to wake him, like literally wake him when Squirrel came because he kind of likes to watch when Squirrel eats. He was not happy. He was like, "Mother, why did you wake me up?" And I'm like, "Hey, like you're missing all the fun. There's a squirrel eating right behind the patio door." I'm good, thank you. I'm good. How are you guys? Oh no, oh my god. Oof. I forgot because I am dumb. I forgot the necessary. Oof. Charger for my laptop. Oh, this is way much better. Okay, I need to put salt and pepper to the salmon that I'm cooking. I'm going to cook salmon salad, but I need to bake the salmon first. Lopi, you are literally jumping right into the fight. You even like... This is so cute and hilarious. Who are you fighting? Let's go. Okay. Hello. I love this vibe. Like straight to the action. I think that I have jalapeno peppers. They're exotic to me already. Guys, they are very exotic to me. Yeah, we live for a drama. We live for a good fight.
Thank you for supporting the
Anthony,
community.
thank you so much.
Mwah.
Thank you. Mwah. Yeah, we did it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for all of those gifted subscriptions. Damn, what a start. What a start. Thank you. Thank you. So many people will be finally watching the live stream without advertisements. Thank you so much. That's an epic arrival. That's an epic arrival. I need to buy the new one. You know, guys, I'm dreaming about buying the electric one, but I feel like why I don't buy it, because I feel little shame that it's like if I buy electric pepper grinder, I feel like I really feel shame that I'm like, am I that lazy to just, you know, I'm able to do it by myself using some manual labor. Добрий вечір. Yeah, Anthony is a god. Let me see, it's stuck. Yeah, it's stuck.
Thank you for supporting the community. Mwah.
Now. El Bullard, thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. Thank you for gifting more subscriptions. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, it would be so way more convenient, you know, because I like a lot of pepper. This type of pepper, just simple black pepper, smells so nice to me. And I like to put a lot of it, but it takes so much time to like grind enough of it. And I would love to have an electric one, but I would feel shame for being lazy, you know? That's not right. That's mental sickness or whatever. That's not okay to think that way. But it's just, you know, the place where I come from, it shames people for literally breathing. So that's why this is the trauma, guys. Isn't it relaxing to green pepper though? No, because my muscles are starting to like spasm. Oh. Oh. I will need to add even more. Anthony, thank you so much. Hi, Train, thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. You already gifted so many subscriptions. You already gifted beats. I appreciate it. El Bollard, mwah. Thank you so much for beats too. Thank you, appreciate it, guys. Thank you. 1,000 beats from Anthony and 1,000 beats from El Bollard. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh no. I don't feel shame using toilet instead of bucket, but I do feel shame for using like a lot of water for the shower, for the like everything. I have a shame of using too much water, but like my showering routine takes a lot of time and a lot of water, and I rarely take a bath. So for me, I take a bath only when I like really feel bad. Maybe I'm like sick or have a really sore muscles, or when I want to maybe film something in a bath. But like taking a full bath of water really feels like a sin to me. I feel so shamed for using that much water when in my childhood I literally couldn't shower every day because we didn't have water at home. We had to carry it in buckets from a very far away. So it took a lot of time, to bring enough water for for laundry or for like washing our bodies. So that shame of using too much water is still with me. Yeah, like flushing toilet when it's just like, the button that flushes a lot of it. Yeah, it feels also like, oh my God, there's so much of water goes down there. Yeah. Well, you sound like if you're homeless, just buy a house. I cannot stop feeling shame for that. It's just a trauma that may disappear with years of living in the West, or just stays with me and fades with time. Maybe it will become a little bit like a slight discomfort. So, не знаю. Я не можу обрати. Ну, я думаю, що обирати не можна, бо ти спочатку їси пельмені, а потім ти добиваєш там вареничками з вишнею, наприклад. Як десертик. Окей. Yeah, our conversations, guys, are so deep and interesting. Like we literally talk about what is important in life, like flushing toilet, shitting in bucket, right? Things that are really meaningful. We are not talking about like superficial things. We talk about like real deep shit, right? Like real deep shit. Yes, exactly. Okay. In some countries, people just pour water over themselves using a plastic pan from a bucket of water. That's how I was taking shower when I was in childhood. Moreover, we were using the same water for every member of the family. Firstly, I was like taking a bath in like a small like how do you call plastic things like that can hold water? And then my mom was taking bath with the same water that I was using, and then my grandma was taking bath with the same water. And I don't know about that hierarchy. Oh my God. It's probably because I was a child and I was like a clean, not like a bucket, like basin. Yeah, basin. Basin is more correct word. It's probably because I was a kid and I was like cleaner, and then it was like my mom, and then it was my grandma. Like my grandma wasn't the dirtiest, but it was like we were taking a bath, because bringing those buckets of water literally was taking a lot of energy, and it was a really like long distance. And even I was bringing, I also had my like smaller buckets, and I was like bringing my fare, you know. No, tub, it wasn't tub, because tub is something like big, and it was a luxury. We didn't have that. Yeah. Uh, I cannot say that we have deep conversation, but yeah, this is a cooking stream. I am cooking, I'm like peppering my salmon right now. It's been already how many? Like 15 minutes? You know what? I'll just sprinkle it with a little bit of soy sauce. Hello guys, hello. A little bit of soy sauce, just to make it not that dry. Just a bit of salt. And I'm going to cut some garlic, right? I'm going to cut some garlic. We were so poor. We slept in a hole in a street and had a handful of gravel before going to school. And after school, we washed in the bucket. And after everyone was washed, we used it to shit in the same bucket. But we were happy back then. Happy, I tell you. Yeah, the difference is that I didn't have gravel, and the difference is that I was not happy. And I will never say that, oh my god, the world was so much better before. No, the world was shit. The world was shit. It wasn't better. Like, if you feel that the world was better before, you probably was very, very privileged, and you get to enjoy your childhood, unlike some other people. But the world was a mess, and it was a shithole before, and it is a shithole now. So just it's like a little bit different shithole. It became like shithole online, and before it was offline. So yeah. Same world, different bucket. Agree with you. Okay, I'm going to cut some garlic. Okay. And more garlic. We like garlic, right, guys? We are going to protect ourselves from vampires, from other, I don't even know how you call them, creatures, cryptids, right? Shithole with more comfort and tech. Yeah, like the comfort, you guys so uh, underestimate the comfort of having enough of toothpaste, and for having money to buy like toothpaste when you ran out of it, or like a shampoo, or like a soap, because like shower gel, it was something more luxurious, because like, you literally buy a bar of soap and you do everything with that bar of soap. You do laundry, you do like washing your body, and if you have short hair, you wash your hair with it too. So way much more efficient than the shower gel and then shampoo. But right now we guys live way more comfortable life, and we have different like convenient things, which is good. It's better to have them than not.
Glad you can have a better life now. Gil 355 Love.
Just a second. Thank you so much. Thank you, Guillermo. Thank you so much. My hand is in the garlic. Thank you, I appreciate it. Glad you can have a better life now. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for sweet words. But I never get tired of talking about this thing. It's just, by some reason, it's like, when you have a lot of trauma, you usually laugh it out. That's what I usually do. But I do it in sarcastic way because I am full of traumas. And that's why I'm so bitter and sarcastic. And some people think that I am very evil. That's not true. I'm the sweetest person you actually can meet in this cruel world. But I'm just very sarcastic and always laughing everything out because of the trauma. And I will never get tired of laughing at those things. Never. I trauma dump a lot. That's just how I am. Me too. Yeah, me too. Trauma dumping, guys, let us be. Just let us have something good in this life. Let us trauma dumping on innocent people. We like to do that. Let's call it bringing awareness. We bring awareness among people who may sometimes forget how lucky they are. True. And it really helps, people who are open to hearing it can really help to remind how grateful we should be for simple things that we have. So our trauma dumping is not inherently a bad thing. So let us be. Let us trauma dump. We love it. Morte, Boże. Okay. Okay. Do you want to sniff garlic, Morty? Yeah. Whew. Hello, everyone who is new. Welcome. Okay, I've got some garlic. I've got my salmon. I put some pepper on it. I have my jalapeno peppers. I have a little bit of salt, and I have a little bit of soy sauce just to make it like dissolve a little bit faster and mix a little bit better. Okay, I can already preheat the oven, but I'm going to put more garlic, to be honest. I like garlic. Yes, I am very well trained by my master. Like, I do everything that he says to me, right? Jack Zhao, thank you. Mwah, thank you for subscription. I appreciate 22 months. Guys, you are so long on this channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Your support, like your constant support, means so much to me. If you had silver spoon or cutlery, after you work with garlic, rub your fingers against silver to remove the smell. Stainless steel also works. Honestly, I did not know that, but I don't have any silver cutlery. After I will cut the garlic, I'll try on the stainless steel. Like on the regular forks, right? And like, because regular cutlery is made of stainless steel. I'll try to. Let's make an experiment. But honestly, I like the smell of the garlic off of my hands. Don't get me wrong, but I really enjoy smelling my fingers after garlic. And I don't care how it sounds, okay? I know that you guys like to smell way worse things, so let me just enjoy my garlic smell. Thank you very much. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm going to cook a dessert today. I will be cooking for the first time, so I hope it will turn out great. But I will be able to taste it only like tomorrow, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Garlic doesn't smell that bad. There are like things that smell way worse, guys. Garlic is a very enjoyable smell. Like we put it in the food. Thank you for reminding me. No, I make it on 21st of June. Right? It's 21st. It's 21st. Okay, more garlic. To the god of garlic. Okay, let's maybe... I forgot to preheat the oven. Okay. Okay, cancel. It's too... Okay, guys, the oven is preheating for the salmon. Let's let me pour it into the into the form. I don't use any oil because for me salmon is already has a lot of fat, so I don't put any oil. I just like pour it like that. So what do we think? Давай, Морти. What's that cat doing on the kitchen counter? I didn't understand the question. He's sitting there. Now he's standing and meowing there. Like, you have eyes, you see what he's doing there. Okay. I forgot that I was wiping the kitchen counter with some solution. Морти, давай. Давай, підвинься. Cat fur in the food though. Well, I don't care. I'm okay with cat fur in my food. I still don't understand the question. Like, you clearly see what he's doing. He's eating a shrimp right now. It's like, you're right, it's a part of a recipe. Exactly, like, you guys know what he was waiting for. He came here to demand what is his. I'm not even eating a shrimp. Like, all shrimp goes to him. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, maybe I'll put a little bit more pepper. I know that for some people, having animals on couches or in bed or on the counter is like kind of not pleasant. I am just not one of those people. I really don't mind. I will easy eat from one plate with my cat. If I have dog, I will easy eat with from one plate with my dog. I don't have a disgust for that. And I'm fine with the fur everywhere. That's just the part of my existence. So I'm okay with that. You like the shrimps? Okay, I'm going to put it. Морти, давай. Ну що, му? Давай, уходь. Да, от, ой. потягнувся. Отак. Oh my God! I didn't see it. Anthony, you already. I was like, Morty, I come here and you already donated. Again, $1,000. Oh my goodness. Like, those are the platinum shrimps. Platinum. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much for your generosity, for your consistency, for your support. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it. And because of such a support, guys, because of support of my core audience who come every live stream, every person who supports me consistently is making a contribution to future streams that will happen this summer, because I already started to book new Airbnbs with pools, with hot tubs, and that become possible only because of my core audience who support me on a regular basis. That's everything because of you guys. I appreciate it so tremendously, and because of you guys we will have fun streams when it comes to a warmer summertime. I already started to look for Airbnbs, and one Airbnb has a pool, and like I'm going to order a lot of bikinis, and we will do as usual. We will have one stream here, and one stream will be on my OF. So yes. Yeah, you're right. This time I booked it in Canada because Canada in summer is fucking amazing. But yeah, oh my God, that spider was so huge. Those who don't know, last summer I was in Costa Rica and I booked an Airbnb because I wanted to have like a cool stream from the pool. I think that I've made 2 streams, no? Was it 1 or 2? I don't remember already. And the first night everything was great. The second night everything was great. The third or fourth night, I saw a huntsman spider that was almost the size of my shoe outside on a patio door at night. I just went to drink some water and I just saw that. And the Airbnb that I was booking, it was really beautiful, but it was made very quickly. It was basically not a house, but just like a very quick construction, and the roof was not isolated. So there were like holes under the roof. And I was like, if that spider will have a desire to just go like 1.5 meters up, that spider will be in the house. And I'm like, I didn't sleep that night. I rebooked everything. I lost money because I had to leave the Airbnb earlier. And like, of course, they will never like replace the money because that's not their fault. I lost a lot of money on the Airbnb. I had to rebook the flight. And I was just sitting in San Jose like that. I was literally like that. Like that. I was so scared, guys. That spider scared the shit out of me. I had like a cute sandal on a heel, the golden one, and that spider was literally like, it was almost the size of my shoe. Oh my God. And like Costa Rica, don't get me wrong, Costa Rica was an amazing, and like I am really envying in a good way. I am envying all those people who grew up there and they are not very impressed by big spiders. I know that huntsmen are not dangerous to humans, but they're very dangerous to my mental health because I did not recover from that time. I am like Costa Rica was a really great place to visit, and I deeply inside I want to visit it again, but there is no fucking way. I will do it in this year or maybe next year. Maybe if I go there like with a big company of friends, So I have people who will like throw the spider out, but oh my god, guys, it was so huge. You guys know that I am afraid of huge sizes. However it sounds, you guys know that I'm afraid of huge sizes, especially if the huge size is of a spider. Oh my goodness. This is interesting. I'm okay with snakes. Like, I know I'm afraid that they're dangerous. I would not want to get bitten. Even if snake is not venomous, I will still be afraid that it will hurt. But the visual appearance of a snake doesn't scare the shit out of me. It's just the danger. I'm sorry if you are afraid with snakes. Like my aunt, she was afraid of frogs. And I never got to understand why she was freaking out. She was freaking out of the frogs. And once, like in my home, like my aunt with her family, she lived in a village, and in the back of her garden there was a river. And it was the same with my hometown, with my home house, like home house, what the hell. So my parents' home is like facing the street, then we have yard, then we have garden, and then we have river. So once they were visiting us, the aunt and her family, they were visiting us, and the frogs started to produce like baby frogs. So they were like, the frogs, the first stage of their life is like egg, and then they like these cute little things, and then they become small frogs. And we had the full yard of a tiny frogs like that. They were like a carpet of frogs. It was very difficult to like step on the ground because everything was covered with frogs. She was freaking out. She was screaming. They had to like run like maybe 4 meters to a car. It was so hilarious. She was so and she had frog PTSD. It's true. Like she was screaming, and my aunt is older than my mom. That woman was, and she was very big. She was very big. She was like my grandma, my mom, my aunt. They were very like obese women. Like you would see this big woman just like running, like avoiding those frogs. She was so scared. And I never got to understand, because to me frogs are the cutest creatures. I really like frogs. I really like how they look like. I find them very cute. And I like how they're like nonchalant, like they're just sitting there and vibing, and they eating insects sometimes. But she was so scared. And I understand that I'm the same with snakes. Like you say that you, like the snakes freak you out. And I'm like, I understand, but I don't, But I understand that the fear probably is like mine fear with spiders. But because I don't consider snakes scary, I'm like, but they're like not that scary. But I understand what you are saying. Who it was? I think that... Is it my mom? I think it's my mom. I think my mom is afraid of mice. I'm not sure. I need to ask her. But I think that she's like kind of afraid of a mice. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I want to put more garlic. Oh, the birds? No way. No, birds is like, I never heard people who are afraid of birds. I've heard of people who are afraid of butterflies. The only reason that I would be a little bit afraid of a mice is that if I would be afraid to get bitten and to get rabies or something like that. But if I know that I will not get rabies, I'm not very afraid of rats or of mice if they're like healthy. I was bitten by hamster once. It wasn't that bad. It was like pretty much bearable. Um, so I know that snakes can be very dangerous. Like, honestly, I never actually was around a snake in my life. Like, I've seen them and I've seen them very close, but I never like was holding the snake, you know. Like in my childhood, we all were taught to avoid snakes because it's like venomous. Even like the small snakes, like the non-venomous at all. Um, how do you call the snake? We call it ouge. So this is non-venomous snake. It's very common. It's small and has yellow dot around the ear. So that type of snake, it's non-venomous. It's very safe for humans. And our cats in my home, in my parents' home, they were hunting these snakes all the time. Poor snakes. But even like we were taught as kids to avoid even these harmless snakes. So, in my home house, like, why do I always say such like things that don't make sense? Okay, so the oven is already at 200 Celsius. I'm going to put it. Okay, so this is the salmon that I got. You can see there is a lot of garlic. Okay, like we are going to fight from vampires. Also jalapeno peppers, black pepper, a little bit salt, and no oil at all. So I'm going to put it into the oven. Whew. Okay, what's next? No, I don't put any cheese. I want it to be like as plain as possible because cheese is a processed food and I eat it only at a very special occasions when I really crave some junk food I can eat, or like when I crave some like Ukrainian sandwiches that I make, those very pathetic Ukrainian sandwiches. So I try to avoid eating a lot of it. So it will be just plain salmon with jalapenos, pepper, salt, and just a little sprinkle of soy sauce. Okay. We have black and green mambas and boom slang and uh, ring, ring house and puff adder here. They will all kill you in no time. Extreme aggressive and poisonous. Over here you grow up in fear of snakes. Here makes total sense. If there would be like that, such poisonous snakes like that in Ukraine, like we also would be afraid of that. That's a normal behavior. That's normal. You should be cautious and afraid of things that might harm you. But I think that the arachnophobia is sometimes it's a logical fear, but sometimes it's kind of irrational fear. Like there are plenty of spiders that are not dangerous to humans, like house spiders, huntsman spiders. They're not venomous to a human. Like maximum you will get some small local inflammation and you'll be fine. But I just despise the fucking look of a spider. It just freaks me out so much. My friends, they are doing renovation of a house right now, and I asked them to buy kayak for me locally, like they used kayak. I wanted, because I promised you an adventures, guys, so I'm going to have a lot of adventures, so I asked them to buy kayak for me. So they did buy me a kayak, and the kayak is staying at their place because there is no places to like use the kayak in the area where I live, so I will be going to their place and we'll use the kayak there. And like my friends were like doing repair, and they found a spider, and it was a very big spider. It looked like a dog spider, but not very like a dog spider. Some black spider, very big one. So they caught it in the they caught it in a transparent box, and they sent me bunch of pictures how they took a picture of a spider, then they showed how they caught it in the box, then they like show me the box with a spider, and then how they're like carrying this box of spider and they putting it into my kayak. I'm like, the fucking hell, what you're doing? And like, yeah, those friends are the best. So they literally put that spider in my kayak. The spider was in the box, but that was hilarious. So in Canada, I think the biggest spider is a dog spider. I saw a dog spider with my own eyes, and it was like that. With all the legs and the body, it was like that. Like from this to the end of my fingers, it was like that. It was Aragog. It was like it was speaking to me. I literally saw him looking at my like in my eyes. It was a huge spider. But I saw such a big spider only once. At that exact cabin which I visit every year. Me too. Me too. You talk about all those animals and insects, and me, I'm already afraid of my own hairs in bathroom sink. I have the same. You have no idea how many times I was freaked out because my own hair was touching my skin. I was like, ah, like that. Like, I understand you. And you know, guys, do you know, you probably already seen it online. It's very popular to have a Floridian jumping spider as a pet. And I must tell you, this is one of the cutest things I've seen. That cute spider is so, like, it looks at you and it recognizes your face and it can touch you with his paw. Like, excuse me, where can I get a Floridian jumping spider? Yes, they look so intelligent. Like, guys, I adore watching videos of people who have jumping spiders as their pets. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Like, every time when I see such a video, I always like it and interact with the video, so algorithm shows me more of that. Like, it's so adorable. I'm in bath now. I'll be back. Like, it's always like, remember in the movie The Scream, like, you never have to say I'll be back, because it means that you will never be back. This is exactly what I'm thinking about. If I would have this jumping spider as a pet, and if I get him very, very small and like seeing the spider gradually grow, like slowly, I would get used to it. I would still have like fear for all of other spiders, but at least for a jumping spider, I think because the spider really reacts in intelligent way, and the spider can recognize faces and actions. And I think that it will definitely win my heart. Like I would love to have such a spider as my pet. That would be so adorable. I've seen how these Floridian spiders shed, and when they shed, they have like their skin going like going out, like shedding, and the upper part of their head, it comes out with eyes, and it looks like a little helmet. Like stop. Stop. I want that spider. It's so cute. Хру. What's хру? What's хру? I hope you are not calling me a pig. Why do you call me хру? I am cutting cucumbers for a salad. Oh, oh no. How are you? Makes sense. Because for a second I thought that the person called me a pig, and I'm like, why are you doing this? What did I do to you? I'm good, thank you. How are you guys? And don't get me wrong, I think that pigs are not that bad, and I respect pigs. I don't eat pork. I think that pigs are very intelligent. I don't know if this is accurate, but I heard that pigs have the same intelligence as a dog. You always cut away from yourself. What do you mean? Oh, that's a cute news. Ooh. Exactly, pigs are good for body disposal. Like, why no one is talking about that? That's a big benefit of having pigs, guys. It's true, because soon I will run out of the space in my basement. When you use a knife, don't pull the sharp part towards yourself. But I'm like peeling the cucumber. Like, do you want me to peel it like that? Like a caveman? No. Oh, maybe that's not because, maybe that's because you're not funny. You never know. But don't be upset. There will be girls who find you funny. Humor is very, very subjective. Well, I mean, you know, of course you're funny. What can I say? You're the funniest person I ever saw. Alex is an expert with a big knife. Ask your dead husband, but you can't. Yeah, that's hilarious. No, Vinny, it's hideous face and lack of humor. That's hideous face and the fact that you're not funny. I'm joking, of course. No, I'm joking. Guys, I'm the first person with hideous face. You just see the final result, me preparing before the live stream, doing makeup, like wearing clothes that you like basically don't remember my face. That's why you just don't remember me having hideous face. Vinny, you just don't have the upper chest. That's your problem. When you get upper chest like me, oh, I promise, no one will look at your face anymore. And moreover, they will tell you that you are the most funniest person. And they will tell you that you're very intelligent. And they will tell you that you are like the best person on this planet. That's what you get. Just get a pair of those. Yeah, nobody remembers my color, the color of my eyes. I swear, guys. People are like, what? She has eyes? What the hell? I didn't notice it. Did you make a poem for her? Oh, shit. And like she said no to a farting around. That's not your girl. Like the like your girl should start the farting around. So maybe you didn't lose anything. Of course, guys, of course, I'm very intelligent. And you are definitely saying it not because of my upper part. I totally believe you guys. Of course, like, why would I not believe you, right? Like, we don't have any reason not to believe you. So, I forgot what I wanted to do. Okay, so I'm waiting for the salmon. Let me clean it up a little bit. No, but for real, like, why would you need a girl that is not like supporting the fun part? That's not funny. Like, if I would be a guy, I would want a girl who literally supports every like fart joke and like some dumb shit, because that's the taste of life, right? You don't want to be in a boring relations that, you know, a girl is like sitting there and like pretends that she's so perfect, she doesn't poop. Okay. Okay, this is I'll have my cucumbers in the fridge for now. And I am going maybe to cut more of them if I needed to. And now what I'm going to do, I am going to you will never guess. I bought something for the first time in my life. So I bought tofu. I've never ever buy bought tofu before. I have eaten tofu twice, I think. But I found this recipe of a chocolate pudding. No, chocolate mousse. Chocolate mousse based on tofu. But I didn't have internet in the store, so I bought two types of tofu just in case, because I was not smart enough and I didn't do research before. So I have two types of tofu, and I'm going to make the dessert right now. I refuse everything that he says. It never happened. Oh, you see, you told me that you are not. You think that you are not funny, and you told me that she told you are not funny. Look at you. You make people laugh. Oh my god, my face is so oily. That's a brain sleep stream. Where do you see it? Like your brain makes you believe that every shadow is what you just wrote. That's your fantasy, dude. I'm a little bit hungry. I have some chocolate chips, but they're a little bit old and they have a little bit of fat on them. You see? That's because when chocolate gets a little bit old, the fat that is inside of the chocolate goes outside and it looks like it has grayish whatever. So I think if I melt it down, it should be fine. No, dude, I cannot clean everything with a napkin. Yeah, it's an oil. Powdered whey protein concentrate, whey powder, cocoa powder, whole milk powder, soy lecithin, sorbitan 3 stearate, natural flavors. And it's fine until May 6th, so we still have some time. Yeah, I'm going to put them in a bowl. This is so strange. 'It's so strange. The dishwasher doesn't work on a normal mode anymore. Huh. Uh, 70%. 70% chocolate. Oh yeah, maybe it's oxidized. You're right. It will be fine. We will melt it and it will be totally okay. Okay, I have I don't have much of like chicken kitchen utensils, not utensils, but I have a very limited amount of everything. But let's use what we have, right? Okay, it's 50 grams. And okay, so that's 100 grams. And also I will put this chocolate too. Oh my God. No, I'm not left-handed. I'm a right-handed. Okay. I'm almost there. Oh, the picture is reversed. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Good. Yeah, this is my right hand. This is my right hand. You see the text in reverse? I don't even know how you guys see anything in there. Let me grab some towels. Really, you like it? I put it there on Christmas time. And I'm thinking about taking them. Just a second, I need to brush my hair. What the fuck? Poltergeist! Oh my god! Okay, paranormal activity. So I put this wreath on Christmas, and now I'm thinking about removing them because it's been like 6 months. Okay. We are melting the chocolate. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be waiting for you later. This is cute. I honestly like when people keep some decoration, even if it's out of the season. Like, who cares? If you like it, if it looks nice, why people are so picky and so, not like picky, like snobby. So I like that for your friend, honestly. Yeah, me too. I also think they're nice. Would be even better if the decoration would be a little bit bigger. But what happened? I washed that cutting board and put it just straight on here, and it felt. Maybe I just put it on something non-sturdy, but it's a little bit creepy. My parents would tell me you're cursed or something if you leave Christmas decoration up. Really? Interesting. Like, what is the curse about? Like for example, if you break a mirror, you have 7 years of unluck. What is the curse when you leave the Christmas decoration? Like, you have bad luck for the next year. So also bad luck. Interesting. That's interesting. Honestly, I don't think that I heard about this superstition that leaving Christmas decoration can bring some bad luck. Today I learned something new. Okay. I don't even know. Maybe I'll put a little bit more. Maybe not. No, I still need to wait for like 2-3 weeks for my computer. They are changing something, fixing it. Like you guys told me that it's power supply problem, so I hope they will fix it. Also, I was told that baby reindeer dies when you sing a Christmas song out of the season. Oh, this is very cruel. No, not like brutal one. Oh my goodness. I never heard this one too. Like, I often sing Christmas songs in shower, like Ukrainian Christmas songs. Like you call it Carol of the Bells, but Carol of the Bells is a Ukrainian Christmas song that is called Щедрик. So, if you didn't know that, that's Ukrainian Christmas song. I sing it in shower almost like, not every day, but very often. Yeah, so that would be very sad if the reindeer dies. Oh my God. It's so interesting, do your parents really believe that, or they were telling it to you when you were a kid or something? That's actually like Щедрик has a very tragic story because the author of it, Mykola Leontovich, was brutally killed by Soviet Union authorities. Basically, not by the authorities directly, but by someone who was sent by authorities. And this amazing song that gave so much vibe to a Christmas and became like worldwide popular as a Carol of the Bells, people who brought this song to Europe, they were living in horrible conditions. They didn't have a shit. They were so poor. They basically even didn't have warm clothes to normally be dressed. When they went to Europe to give that concert that made that Щедрик popular, they barely had basic things like warm clothes. This is a very sad story. Like, if you are curious, you can check it out. There is like, I'm so thankful that this song came to life and was written and became worldwide famous. But unfortunately, the creators of this amazing masterpiece, like, they will live in a horrible life and died of, like, classic. The Soviet Union kills everything, right? Everything that Soviet Union touches turns to ashes. Everything that is beautiful or interesting or talented, everything dies. So that same happens with Щедрик. But it survived, and now it exists and thrives as Carol of the Bells, and it is sang every Christmas in so many countries. Yeah, and the song lives forever. This is very, very beautiful. I think you are on Santa's naughty list now. Why? Because I sing Christmas songs? Why I am on Santa's naughty list? This is so strange. This is silken tofu. It smells like nothing. Oh, I forgot about my chocolate. And it tastes like tofu. Like the 2 times when I was eating tofu, it tasted like that. It tastes like literally something without taste, just a substance. It's very soft. I have soft one that is called silken tofu, and I have medium firm because when I was in the store, as I already told you, I didn't have internet and I didn't know what type of tofu I have to buy. So I bought two types. Well, we will see. I don't know, guys. Maybe it will taste horrible. Yeah, it's mostly like texture. It's mostly like texture. Oh. Okay, my salmon is summoning. I need my blender. Put it like here. I have eaten a similar dish called paneer. I haven't tried paneer. Yeah, I I know that people who lead like vegan lifestyle, they eat a lot of tofu. And I always wanted to learn how to use it in recipes. So I'll start with the dessert, and then we will see. I've seen that people are frying tofu. I don't eat fried food much often, so the tofu is not. It doesn't taste like mushroom. It tastes more like cheese to me, like uh, like cheese without cheese taste. But cheese, not like sturdy cheese, but more like softer cheese. Have a good night. Mwah. You are so sweet. In Resident Evil 2, you can play as tofu. As what? Oh, yeah. If I move again, and I will move again, oh, it will be a disaster for me. Oh my God. I will have so much stuff. And I tried so much to have like minimum stuff, but yeah, I just have so much stuff right now. Okay, guys, if you are curious about things that you cannot ask me here, you can follow me on my OF. Also, we can have very private conversations. Let's wrap it like that. And also, you can see a lot of fun stuff and ask me about a lot of fun stuff. So, feel free to follow me on my OF, and I will see you there tonight. I don't remember having animation on my Twitch. I think that I have like images there, but I don't think they're animated. Are they? Yeah, there are images. Those are not animations. I think that I just generated them somewhere using my photos as reference. Yeah, I just was using my photos as reference, and I just generated like a cartoonish version of me. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I started to learn animation in Blender, but if I will like even saying like I started to learn animation in Blender, it sounds too loud, if this makes sense, because I was just trying to recreate parallax effect, and also I was trying to use, how do you call it, like interpolate sequence, something very primitive. I spent 2 full days on that, and I got some results, and I learned that that it will take me so much time to learn it. Oh my God. But I am very curious. I really want to learn animation. I started to learn coding, not like coding, but I started to learn coding so I can code my own game. And I want to animate it. I will not be able to paint it. I will not be able to draw all the artworks for it, but at least I want to try to animate them. And that would be really cool. It stimulates me so much. Like when I'm learning such new things, I become so happy. Yeah, but I'm not using like coding. Like basically it's a very, very primitive code that that is used to code visual novels. So it's very primitive. And for me it's very difficult. So yeah. Yeah, I need to renegotiate, but I I don't need this house. This house is very big. The only reason that I have chosen this house is that here I have really big windows with sunlight. I don't use majority of rooms. They're empty. I just use them. I have just empty rooms with a lot of garbage in there. Not like garbage, but like bunch of plastic bags with clothes for work. So like basically the only reason that I'm using this house for is just the sunlight. Um, because by some reason Canadians really don't have options with big windows by some reason. Like it's so dark here for majority of the year, and they build a lot of houses with very small windows, in my opinion. And many people will say, oh, but like they make smaller windows to make it like more efficient to warm the house. I agree with you, but if the reason would be to make the house more efficient, you don't need to make houses with like million square feet, because that's not efficient. My living room can be a separate house. It's ginormous. It's huge. There can be literally 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms, maybe 3 big rooms from my living room. If my living room would be like a separate building, and I'm not including the kitchen area because it's all open space. Like, I'm not including kitchen area, just the living room itself. If that would be a building in Poland or Ukraine, that would be a full house. Like, it's not efficient to warm up this huge building. And by some reason, they don't build small houses in Ontario. They try to build as big houses as possible and sell them for like 3 millions. I don't know. I like literally, like, if not the windows that are facing the west, I would not choose this house. That's the only reason. The windows that are facing the west and I have sunlight during sunny days. So I don't know, guys. I want to move out and I need to move out because you're right, the prices went down a little bit. I am checking houses all the time, but I don't see kind of windows that I would really like. The house, by some reason, is facing north or like south, and there are no like west or east windows. And moreover, I don't wake up very early, so east windows won't do much for me. I'm still sleeping during that time. But I need the windows that are coming on the west. So I don't even know if I need to negotiate. This house is too big, it's too expensive. And back to the time when I was like renting it, the prices were very high and the demand was very, very high too. So I was happy to get this house. But right now, it's already not that good. It's true. You know what? I always ask my friends why Canada is not developing that unused land that is underdeveloped. Like, you can build whole towns, like new towns, like new towns that are very high technological with high speed internet, and majority of town can be maybe by somehow covered with something, like with some shield. Maybe not the whole town, but maybe some walkable part. Maybe downtown, like few streets of downtown. You know, when you go to Milan, they have this Galleria. There is like a Duomo Square, and they have this Galleria, something like a street that is covered from the above. So in winter, it's not windy, it's not snowing, like you can walk there, and it's like, it's cool, you know. Why no one builds new towns that are very high technological, with very new technology, where everything is built from very new materials, and that maybe town is managing by like new programs. I don't know, like, you know, super new type of towns, as it should be. We should evolve. There is so much, like, you're right, there's so much underdeveloped land. Why no one is building those towns? Maybe it would be cool to use some like, I don't know, windmills for energy. I'm not very good in this, but why rich people don't want to build something like that? Because I know that in US there are new towns built, exactly as I just said, like new towns built with new technologies from new materials. They look very walkable. They have like schools, they have like areas for pedestrians, because they're mostly pedestrian focused. And there are new towns like that are currently are built. Why no one is developing the land in Canada? And people say, oh, that's because it's very cold and very gloomy. Yeah, but you can make it work with new technologies. You can make like specific lamp that produce enough light so people like feel better, like you can make it work. Why rich people don't build that as an investment, not like as a charity? I'm not talking about charity, but as an investment. Because there are places with a good climate. Yeah, I agree with you. There are places with a good climate. But I feel like everywhere with a good climate, there is already everything is already built. And there are already a lot of people there, because everyone wants to live in a good climate. I understand that. There are areas in Canada that are really underpopulated. And new towns can be built for young people, for people who work remotely, for example, for some high technology type of lifestyle. I don't know, some new jobs, something new, I just want some progress. I don't want like so much stagnation. Like, just curious, why no one is building that? Maybe it's that expensive that there is no reason to build it as an investment. Maybe it's that, I don't know how to say it, невигідно. Jesus Christ, I don't know English language at all. Unprofitable. Maybe it's that unprofitable, but I'm just curious. Too expensive, maybe. And young people and immigrants don't want to live up north. Maybe, but I am, as a relatively young person and an immigrant, I would love to live north if there would be a high technological town where the gloomy weather is fixed by technology, where the internet is very high, the city is very clean, there are new families with kids are moving in there because there are some jobs in there, maybe some, not like factories, but some, oh my god, just a second. What? Facilities. Maybe there are some like facilities where you can work, maybe factories too, but not like one single factory, but like a hub for something high technology, like making chips or like data centers, or I don't know what's currently is happening in the world. Something very modern, you know what I mean? Something that says progress, that sounds something that says like evolution. I don't know, some research facilities. That would be so cool to live in such a town. And I think for young people want to have a job. So if there would be jobs for young people, they would be moving. Why not? Not industrial park. I don't know, guys. Something that makes jobs for people, something that is built with new technologies, and something where houses are not that ginormous, so people can actually afford them. It's fine to live in small houses. Like, you don't have 3 kilometers square feet houses. Like, once I asked ChatGPT, like, hey, like, why builders in Ontario don't build small houses at all. Like there is like no small houses at all. You may find townhouses, but you cannot find separate houses of a smaller size that a family can buy. And ChatGPT told me that, like, of course, it's not non-profitable because builders want to build houses that they will sell for 3 millions. That's why they build them so big and they sell it for so much. But this house where I live, I don't know how many children you need to have to live in this house, like 15. I don't know. It's very big. It's very big. Most young people want a place with a nightlife. Yeah, maybe I agree with you. But from the other side, from what I hear about the young generation, like Gen Z and like the youngest of Gen Z, I heard that they don't even like go to have a nightlife. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I heard that they are not very well socializing. Oh no. Oh guys, I just lost the connection. I had to reload it. If you don't have a video of me, you can try to reload it. Yeah, my only option is to buy the land and build the bunker and machine gun towers. That's exact. Shadowman, thank you so much. Thank you for beats. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for beats. 1,000 beats. Thank you very much. I talk with my boy Grok all the time. I also talk with my ChatGPT and Gemini all the time. All the time. So we are the part of the problem. I think prices for property in Toronto is falling because fewer people were buying it and it became too expensive. Demand falls, prices have to fall. I agree with you, but also the policy of immigration is changing and it's way more difficult to immigrate to Canada right now, even for people who are staying and working in Canada. Canada doesn't want new people anymore, so it's difficult to stay in Canada. Therefore, people are not renting that much because many people left because they didn't like get the, how to say it. Oh, I forgot about my chocolate. Many people left because they didn't get the permission to stay for longer. So yeah. And this is one more reason. So it does becomes too fake, but like you have your brain. The AI is just a tool. You use it to your own comfort and convenience. It's not like you have your own brain and you have critical thinking, so of course it's fake. It's an AI. I don't know how much do I use, like this much. But yeah, it does become fake, but I like to talk to it anyway because I have millions of stupid questions throughout a day and I really like someone to answer them. And I have the way that my ChatGPT talks to me. I chose the meanest, like meaniest, how to say it, the most mean version. And it always like talks to me like I'm a piece of shit. Because I really don't like when AI just kisses your ass all the time. It just irritates me so much. So at least they have the option for ChatGPT to be like very precise, or it can be very like sarcastic. I love those options. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, you're so smart. I'm like, oh my God, stop. Don't tell me this. I don't want to hear that I'm smart. I know that I'm not. It started giving me golden stars. How do you do it? I never got a golden star. What does a golden star even mean? Does it have the voice of one of your old teachers? No, not my ChatGPT is not mean in that way. It is mean in my way. It just literally talks like me. Like it just talks not like similar, but with the same vibe, and I like it more. Oh, really? Oh no. Okay, those stars looks really cute. Grok told me to see a therapist. What did you tell him? I didn't know AI can do sarcasm. Yeah, my ChatGPT, you just go to settings and you click on, what is that, preferences, and you can choose, there's like 7 or 6 options how you want it to reply to you. And there's like sarcastic option. You can choose sarcastic option, and every time when you will be like, well, I want to learn like animation in Blender, so I did already this. So I have uploaded this file. What do I do next? And my ChatGPT is like, oh, look at you. You want to learn an animation in Blender? Like, and I'm like, yeah. So it just makes fun of me all the time. I like it. I don't think that this is so strange, guys. I'm telling you. So remember the small, the chocolate chips that I showed it to you? They are gray inside too. They look like paste inside. I was using them to bake my muffins last year, and after that I didn't use them at all. So I'm like, I think it's safe anyway. I don't think that's anything bad can happen, to be honest. I think it should be fine. forgot about my salmon, guys. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. It's browning a little bit. Okay, I'll put my tofu in the fridge. I won't use it anymore. One time Grok even threatened to call the feds on me. What did you write to the Grok that it threatened you? Oh my god, I never had that. I'm intrigued. I'm taking my microphone and I'm placing it very far away from here so you don't hear the sound too loud. Paranormal activity. So, what do I put? Tofu, protein powder, and melted chocolate chips. Protein powder, oh no. You know what I want to try? I want to try to put there a little bit of cottage cheese. I should have it frozen, but I didn't know that I will decide to cook it. I don't have to reset microphone, it just was laying very far away from here. I forgot about it. I'm not going to fight it. I will try to warm it up in the microwave. I've never warmed cottage cheese in the microwave. I don't even know if it's a good idea to put it in there. Okay, I will take away the microphone again. Now, chocolate chips. I should just buy two chocolate bars. If I would know that this will happen. Oh my god. Those chocolate chips are really, really not of a high quality. Who would have guessed? They worked so nice for my muffins. Maybe they are meant to be put in a bakery so they don't melt. Okay, I'll put it back in the hot water. Maybe they will melt a little bit better. Yeah, those chocolate chips I bought for my muffins, and muffins were really, really great. Okay. Now I'm going to try and put some cottage cheese. By the way, your cottage cheese, guys, here in the West, it is so unusual for me because it just comes in like small lumps. Like the cottage cheese that I used to eat. Okay, I'll tell you this story right now. Just a second. It's not bad, guys. Just a second. I'll pour a little bit. No, you know what I put? I put a little bit of vanilla sugar. Okay. I'll put a little bit of vanilla sugar, and you know what I'll put? I'll put a little bit of peanut butter. I had this peanut butter for a really long time in my fridge, maybe like 3 months. It smells nice. Do you think that I can use the peanut butter that was 3 months in the fridge? I'm a fan of peanut butter. Like that, like that, and like that. Okay. Let's try one more time. Wow! Guys, it is really good. Like, I would never know that this is that tofu inside. You know what I want to put more? I want to warm up a little bit more cottage cheese. Okay, so I think it's time to take off. Oh! Ute, papa, ute. Okay. It should be delicious. Okay, so this is how it looks right now. It's just a little bit messy, but I will whip it again, and I want to put more cottage cheese in here. I almost don't have space, but anyway. And I then will pour it into a bowl, which I probably have one. Okay, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to borrow Morty's bowl. You know, guys, I rarely tell you that you must do something because I don't like when people tell me to do something. So I treat people the same as I want to be treated. But today, I want to encourage you guys to try this chocolate mousse. If you like chocolate, if you like the mousse texture, it's really good. Like, I'm telling you guys, you remember, I was cooking a lot of things and I never told you guys that you should cook it. But this one, it's so easy. Okay, what I wanted to add more of this thing. You know, I think that I will do more of this mousse today in the evening because I already has defrozen the cottage cheese and I don't want it to go to waste. Sorry guys for the loud sound. Yeah, this is the one. So this is the cottage cheese that I'm using it's dry. I honestly don't like the Western cottage cheese because it's too wet for me, and it comes in a very round lumps, and I really like the texture of a cottage cheese that is like this, you know. This is the cottage cheese that I used to eat in Ukraine, and I think that I developed a habit for it, and I really prefer this type of cottage cheese. It has 15% of fat, and I specifically choose the very, very saturated cottage cheese because it really kind of a luxury food to me. So I prefer big percentage. I have 15%. It's a very small box, and I have 9% cottage cheese, also dry. That is a little bit bigger box. Yeah. Like I have 9%. It looks like this. It's still very small, but I like this texture way more than the cottage cheese that you can find in the stores. Like, for example, I don't think that I have it. I think that, okay. So I have this cottage cheese. I still have a little bit of it, but I have to throw it away because it's been already, yeah. it already has smell. So you know, like this kind of lumps, I can understand to buy this cottage cheese for a bakery, for baking something. I actually bought it to bake some waffles, some protein waffles, but I don't like to eat it, if this makes sense. So yeah, I should throw it away. So yeah, the cheese that I usually buy for eating just like that is the dry cheese. But the wet one is more popular, and I for this cheese I have to go to supermarket with Slavic food. Okay, so let me take the clean spoon. You know what? I will do one more round of a blender because I have just a little bit of chocolate in here. Um, Yeah, I also make protein waffles pretty much often. I don't make pancakes because by some reason, I'm really bad in cooking pancakes. I'm good in cooking crepes, but pancakes, by some reason, I never get the right mixture. Okay, so let's pour this mousse. Oh my God, it's really not that bad. I'm so surprised. Remember last year I was cooking a gelatin cakes. They were good too. They were very almost non-sweet, which was great because it had way less calories. Um, mm, 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 mm. Oh my God, so much of the product. Okay, I'll put it here. I need to buy new spatulas, the new silicone spatulas, because mine is already broken and cracked, and it came off from the wooden stick that holds the spatula. Okay, don't judge me. thinking, what is happening? That's my laptop died. Okay, let me maybe to clean this a little bit better too. Okay, it goes here. Thank you guys, thank you. It's nice. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I can put it here. I can put the peanut butter. I will leave it in the fridge for later. Taking my cucumbers. Let's make a salmon salad, right, guys? Just a second, I have to restart it. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, I don't have any berries to decorate the mousse. And of course, it would look amazing in a glass with the transparent sides, but I don't have that. And the only thing that I have is like a bowl like that and a chocolate mousse in it. Maybe later I will go to a grocery store and buy some kind of strawberries or blueberries or blackberries and decorate it. But I feel like for me myself, I'll just eat the chocolate mousse. I need to put it in the fridge. Okay, so the next step is to cut all the dill. I have a lot of dill. I love dill. Thank you, Shadowman. Thank you so much for beads. Thank you. I do have the white thing coming out, but I don't honestly mind. I'm okay with that. But I do have it too. So don't worry. Okay, let me I remember having a dill sauce with salmon before. Oh, the dill is the best. I love the dill in soup, in salad, in everything, in sauces. Okay. You know what I think? I think that I will use this bowl for cooking my salad, and I need to wash it before. You know what I learned recently? That in some places people do not wash off the foam from dishwashing liquid. So if they, for example, wash their dishes in a basin and they have it like a little bit, soapy, they just like wash it and they don't rinse it off with a clean water. And I was like, what the hell? I was very surprised. No, I'm telling you, I was very, very surprised. Okay, let's go and do some work. Okay, I'm taking dill. I will put way more. I will probably put the whole dill, almost the whole. I know that people have weird habits. I didn't know detergent Maxine was one of them. And the funniest thing that was not even about young generation. It was about like German mothers in 90s, something like that. I don't even know if that's accurate. That was made by some German content creator. So I don't know, I'm not German, so I was like, what? How do you not rinse it off? You don't have to be offensive. I didn't do anything to you. Why do you call me food? Why are you insulting me? Like, I literally didn't do anything to hurt you, or I even didn't talk to you. Why are you insulting me? Yeah, we did grow dill, we did grow parsley, we did grow the green onion, we did grow, when we felt fancy and we had money, we grew basil, which was like more expensive thing. And also we grew like, we had a big garden. We grew potatoes, cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, garlic, eggplants, zucchinis, like something like that. So I actually feel like this is so nice to have your own garden, and to have like you growing your own food, even if it's not a lot of food, like eating your own tomatoes from your own garden, it's nice. If I will be able to buy a property like a land, I would love to have um, fruit trees, and I would definitely, I dream about buying a property with land in a four-season climate, and I want to plant a lot of rowan berries there, because for me rowan berries is such a magical plant. I want a lot of rowan berries, and also I want to plant a lot of, let me Google how to translate it. It's flower, lilac. Yeah, lilac, like big bushes, like half bush, half tree. I want to buy the like and to plant a lot of lilacs. Uh, lilac. It's lilac. 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 Right? Lilac. Okay, lilacs. I want to plant the lilacs because for me we have these bushes everywhere in Ukraine, and when it starts to bloom in the spring, it's always like nice. We like it. Like this is the first flowers that we start to gift. One of the first flowers, and so I want rowan berries, I want lilacs, and I want some bushes that produce some wild berries for animals. And I really like the greenery to be low. If I have fruit trees, I want them to be low. And I want a fruit tree garden. I would love to have fruit tree garden. And I want to plant wild pears and wild apples for wildlife, because I really like how their trunk look like. The texture of a trunk, by some reason, I find it fascinating. And like especially like wild pears and wild apples. I don't even know if you can buy the wild pears and wild apples. They're not tasty. They're like usually very um, like not sweet. But I would love to plant some of those. And also I would love to plant shiponic. I don't know how do you pronounce it. How do you say it? Rose hip. So I want to plant bushes of rose hip because we use it um, for like medicine, So I think that in wildlife also probably use it too. So I would love it to be like that, like half wild, half made for humans, so wildlife can come and eat something like something wild, like wild pears, wild apples. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be really cool. But at the same time, it really will. Um, I think that this type of Stardew Valley type of life, it requires a lot of money. It really requires a lot of money. Without money, like you will just be working endlessly. And life of a farmer, it's a very hard life. They are such a hard workers. Okay, guys, I took some salmon that was baked. I still have a lot of salmon just for regular meal, but now I'm going to make a salad that I will put on a bread. Uh, I'm going to destroy it with a fork, mix it with a fork. I'm going to put a lot of pepper. I don't even know where Morty is. And I want to put a lot of salt. Not like a lot of, but okay. Mixing, mixing, mixing. Okay, and pepper. Oh my god, yes, Stardew Valley is one of the best games. Like, I could play Stardew Valley for every day, the whole day. The only thing that I would love Stardew Valley to have is some horror vibe. That would be really cool. Some maybe event, some local horror event, some detective story. Okay, I am mixing it up. Let's taste it. Okay, I will put a little bit more salt in there. Now, we have a mixed salmon. I put additional salt in here and additional pepper. Now, I am going to put there Greek yogurt. And avocados. Just one avocado. I'll put dill in the end. Okay. I'm putting avocados. Let me show it to you. So avocados, and I'm mixing. My avocado is pretty much soft, so I think it will blend perfectly. I would put more avocados, but I think that because there will be yogurt, I don't want it to be too liquid. My dear, why do you think I cannot use knife at 32 years old? I was raised by post-Soviet Union mom and Soviet Union grandma. My mom also was Soviet Union. They know how to use any knife and to peel everything very quickly. We don't use those peeler, whatever you use on the West. We use any knife, and I can peel fruits or vegetables very, very thin because I was trained by my grandma. Because you could not like peel potato in a very thick way. You should peel it very, very thin. And I can do it with a knife. You probably cannot do it with a knife. You probably use that weird device that you use for peeling potatoes. So please don't teach me how to use knives. It's an insult to my grandma and to my mom. My grandma was half blind. She literally was peeling the smallest potatoes because sometimes we, like on our soil in our home, we just couldn't grow big potatoes. Our potatoes was always like that. My grandma, half blind, she was just like peeling it with a knife, with a regular knife, with a Soviet Union knife that we were sharpening for like 20 years. She was doing it like automatically. So I know how to use a knife, don't worry. No, like for real, like sometimes men really like come and teach me how to breathe, how to use knife. Like I get it, you're very smart, I get it. You can follow me on my OnlyFans and I will tell you that you are the goodest of the boys and the smartest of the men. But don't teach me how to use obvious things, okay? If I ask you, like, hey, here's a horror game, guys. I am stuck. I don't know, like, where do I go? I really cannot proceed. Please help me. And you guys always help me. If I cook something that I cook for the first time, like, you guys always give me the advice. But don't you, specifically you, don't teach me how to use the knife. Greek yogurt. Mix in the Greek yogurt. And then the next ingredient, I have never tried it before, and I also bought it for the first time, the same as tofu. It's sriracha. Hope I pronounce it well. And I was like, I know that it's a hot sauce, but I never bought it. So I'm going to give it like a try. So I bought it, and it's really nice. It's really complementing this pate, whatever it is, really nicely. So I'm going to add a little bit of sriracha. my God, I'm so sorry. Well, you see, your grandfather was really very independent if he was peeling potato. I'm so sorry that it happened. And especially that no one was around. I told you because I'm afraid you might get hurt. So you think that I'm incompetent enough. So you think that I'm like subhuman, right? Like I'm like half human. I don't know how to use my hands. I don't know how to peel vegetables and fruits. Like by some reason, I somehow lived until 32. But I'm so stupid. Like, what would I do without you? Oh my God, you are so kind and thoughtful. Like, next time, don't forget to advise me how to breathe. Because what if I forget how to breathe? Like, what if I don't know, like, I'm just a stupid woman. Just let me be. I'm just so stupid. What would I do without a strong man like you? You just wanted me to not get hurt. Of course I could get hurt. Like, I'm peeling the fucking potatoes and fruits and vegetables for 32 years, and you thought that I will get hurt. Yeah, like, it's normal. Sometimes people get caught. Like, even if you will do everything carefully, sometimes you can pluck your own eyes with your own fingers, accidentally. I get hurt with my nails when they're pretty much short. I don't even have long nails. Sometimes I scratch myself. That's life. Okay, let's try it. Oh, okay. I need more hot sauce. And I need a little bit more salt. The next level, when men say, oh, it's just a joke. When men say, oh, I just joked, you just don't understand joke, and they say it right after they insulted you, and you push back, and they're like, oh my God, stop overreacting. It's just a joke. Your small penis is a joke. I know what a good joke is. Okay, I added a little bit more salt. And I got a little bit more hot sauce. Now we add dill. Dill. I love dill, so I'll put a lot of it, and the rest I'll put on my salmon. And also I'm adding cucumbers. I might not add the whole, maybe like that. This will be enough. That's okay. So now that can be a lesson. If your intentions were pure, the next time you might not say some obvious things like be careful with the knife, don't forget to breathe, because a lot of women will find it very, very insulting. And content creators will, majority of content creators are not like me. They have more common sense. They will think that you're a jerk, but they will smile politely and say, oh my God, thank you so much, you are so kind and caring. But majority of women will think that you are a jerk, even if your intentions were really kind. I don't know how old you are, but if you are like me, if you are not like very young, you should probably know that. So if you didn't know that, that's probably not very good. You should have known that. That majority of women will be irritated by that. So that's the salad. And I saw in the recipe that people put it on the bread. And I want to try it. And now I think that the cucumbers that I cut were probably too big, but I don't know. That's a really rich in protein. Salmon, a Greek yogurt. I have 19 grams of protein in yogurt, and salmon also rich in protein, and also like cucumber and dill, vitamins. So basically the most unhealthy part is salt and probably sriracha. But sriracha says that it has 0 calories, very low in sodium, so maybe sriracha is not that bad. Yeah, 27, that's a lot, my dude. That's a lot. You should really have known that. Like, if you would be like 18 or 19, I can understand that you might just have not much experience. But at 27, yeah, you should have known that. But I understand, like, so many men don't want to listen to women. They just like, oh, you just don't understand jokes. Oh, I was just polite. Like, I bet that you even don't listen to me. You just think that I'm mean. And partially I am, but I'm just so tired. It's so tiring, guys. It's so tiring to deal with those people all day long. So I'm just tired. Okay, let me... You know, guys, every time when I am irritated, I remember that there are people, so many people, who work with annoying fuckers, but in real life. People who work in service, they have to deal with annoying people all day long, but in real life, face to face. So I'm lucky to deal with annoying people online. Okay, let's try. I have a small piece of baguette. I would love to maybe dry them out a little bit, like brown them on the pan. Let's try. God, I'm so oily. Why my skin is a little shining? Oh my God. You know what? I think that I might add a little bit more salmon. So what do we think? It's kind of a cool snack, to be honest. You can put it on any chips, whatever you like, any pita. Just a little bit more of sriracha. Wow, it's so tasty. But I crave a little bit more salt because my salmon was almost unsalted. if you guys like eat like healthy, this is such a good snack. Oh my god, I think that I'm going to eat like the whole bowl of it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I would love to add a little bit more salmon, to be honest. I will just add a little bit more and I will mix it. Just a little bit on the side. Yes. Wow. Okay, not the jalapeno pepper. Jalapeno pepper is for the main meal. Okay, I want to add a little bit salmon and I'm going to mix it on the side and to blend it into the whole salad. Oh my god, that would be so amazing. This salad on the loaf of bread baking, oh my god. Fresh bread with this, that would taste really great. I think that you can actually switch the salmon for anything. Like whatever type of protein you like. If you like chicken, I think it can work with chicken too, if you will pull the chicken. And maybe like a little bit of yogurt, just like that. Yeah, like tuna or chicken. Maybe I think that there are maybe some vegetarian options too for people who like are vegetarians or vegans. But oh my god, God bless Canada for salmon that was caught or raised on this amazing land, and that salmon gave its life for this salad. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much it. I know that because I was mixing the bowl, it looks greasy on the side, so it may be not that good looking, but it tastes really nice. Okay. While living in Russia, I experienced how good they were at making these kind of cold salads. My favorite was the chicken and avocado salad. That sounds honestly very, very fancy, because I feel like majority of like cold salads that you're talking about, they usually come from Soviet Union time, and they like I never had cold salad with avocado, because avocado was something very, very like luxury. So maybe you were just like witnessing more richer families. But yeah, there are a lot of cold salads in Ukraine, Russia, and Belarus. They come from Soviet Union time, and we often cook them on the New Year, on birthdays, like on some kind of holidays, and they are very, very popular. I still sometimes buy like herring under the coat when I go to Slavic store. I sometimes buy herring under the coat, or the salad that is called mimosa, or the salad that is called olivier. Shout out to Belarus, yeah. So, I mean, there are a lot of salads, and every family cooks them differently. There are even like jokes about that basically the same salad is cooked very differently from family to family, and sometimes they put apples in olivier, and this is very weird. Like, you don't put apples in olivier, but some families do, and this is just how it is. Oh my god. Look at like a cute end of baguette. Oh. Mm. Do you make cold salad with pasta? Never. I don't make because for me, pasta is something that is served very hot. And I really like pasta fresh. So it should be like boiled and it's like steaming hot. And when it's in salad, I feel like it sits there for too long. It becomes like a cold boiled dough. Not my thing. But I see that in the stores, there are so many cold salad with pasta. Mm. Oh my god. Oh, here we are. Що ти там лежиш, шкваришся, Морті? Жарко. Yeah. He is hot because it's like very sunny right now here. You can see it. Oh, where is all information is left. So yeah, he's resting under the chair right now. Oh my god, I don't know, my feet hurt so much when I stand on the kitchen for too long. Mm. Thank you guys for keeping me company while I was cooking. I honestly didn't expect it to turn out really great. I didn't expect it. I thought that, especially with the mousse, I never like bought tofu before. I never cooked tofu before. And like when you look for the recipes on YouTube, like everything looks so easy, you know? And I thought that I will fail, but it looks nice. And I think that when I will eat it, it will be tasty. At least like it just should refrigerate a little bit. And I think it should be nice. It's so good. Like I would never guess it's tofu. And tofu really tastes like, you know, I remember when in the movie Matrix they were eating food from the tubes. So I think that tofu tastes like food from Matrix. Like nothing, just like macros and micros, some nutrition without taste, without any seasoning. Getting my vitamin D. Oh, there is a plane. So beautiful. I'm so excited to go to a camping and hiking and kayaking because I already bought kayak, right? My friends already placed a spider there. So I have to go to adventure. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the encouragement. Tofu takes on the taste whatever you put on it. It sounds like a very cool food to play with. Like you can make it sour and you can make it sweet. Because sometimes I like to go to Asian supermarket. This is the place where I buy, especially in recent times, I buy majority of my food there because it's just way better, way fresher, and way cheaper. And I see a lot of dessert with bean paste. I tried it, like mochi with bean paste, like some dessert with bean paste. I cannot say that I liked it. Like it was okay. I'm eating it. But if I have a choice, I won't choose it, if this makes sense. But with this thing that I just blended in my blender, it's really nice. Yeah, it's nice that I will have a companion kayak. If that would be a Floridian spider, I would be happy. But that spider was really horrible, guys. It was like black and like this big. Like this big. It scares me a lot. But like I'm just like a weak, scared pussy. Ew. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I just don't have balls to like be cool with spiders. Spiders didn't do anything bad. They just exist. It's my problem that I am terrified of how they look. I bet that spider is not even poisonous. I bet that spider is super safe for people. It just looks horrible. I never ever tried durian fruit. There is so many options with durian fruit. I heard that it smells bad, but I never tried it. I never tried it. And like if I want to try it, I probably have to buy it when I will gather with my friends, so someone will eat it if I cannot eat it, because if I will buy it for myself, it will just go to waste. And I don't like when food goes to waste. So I probably it's a good idea to buy it for camping time. I can't. I cut it very short, unfortunately. I cannot do anything with that. I have to wait until they grow. They do. When I go to Asian supermarket, they have a lot of options with durian desserts, like dried. Like I bet that they have it um, just fresh. I suppose to, because there are a lot of exotic fruits that I don't even know what they are. And also I started to like I already do it for many months actually. I started to eat shiitake mushrooms because I learned that they are good for longevity. I don't know if it's true, but I do it anyway, and I really like the taste. But I know that many people will not like the taste. It has a very strong smell and taste, but I really like it. So Please write in English. I'm not answering in Russian. We don't talk Russian in this chat. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Like, I often buy the bowls, in Asian supermarket with cooked food. I buy fish, white fish. I buy beans, the green beans, the long green beans. And I buy eggplants if they have it there. And sometimes I buy like whatever they have it there. Like sometimes they have tofu uh, in, I don't know, like mousse sauce. Like, and I just recently bought it. Oh, okay. So then I tried tofu. No, that wasn't tofu. That was bean paste something. That wasn't tofu. It just looked like tofu, but that was bean paste something. They have plenty of chicken options, but chicken options are more like very fried and very sweet. So a lot of calories. But white fish is really great. They have chestnuts. They have noodles. Um, they have like steamed broccoli, carrot, whatever. I really like it there. And also, I often buy the egg roulette. Like, it's a small sponge made of eggs and flour. It's almost non-sweet. Um, it's just like spongy, dry dessert. I like it a lot. So, yeah. Oh, oh my goodness, my joint. Durian downside is it raises your blood pressure if you eat too much. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, thank you for telling me it. I really didn't know it. It is. It's really yummy. Like, there are so many mushrooms that I want to try to cook from Asian supermarket, but I always like procrastinate and I like forget to. I even took pictures of mushrooms that I like, and I just have to take a look at the recipes. They have so many types of mushrooms. Oh my goodness. Even those small mushrooms that grow in packs, but they have very small caps, like very young mushrooms, if this makes sense. I would love to cook something like that. Also, I don't know, maybe that's bullshit. I have no idea. You probably guys know this because I learned it like a week ago. There is a thing that's called a nutritional yeast. And I think that it has like I think that I heard that it's really really very good for you and you can put it into the salads. I was trying to look for it. I never find it and I'm too lazy to buy it online. So I just keep looking it in supermarkets, and I don't know, is it a bullshit? Like, have you, yeah, like with a cheesy taste. Like, have you heard? Is it true that it's good for you? Yeah, me too. I learned about it like a week ago. I just saw a short on YouTube, and I was like, wow, I never know. I never knew about it. And like, to me it sounded really cool. Like oh yeah, why I remembered that is because it has like a lot of protein in there, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Also, I heard that a lot of protein you can find in, it's a seaweed. It's a seaweed that is called something on S. Spirulina? And I heard that people were saying that it has a lot of protein in the spirulina. And I was like, wow. There are so many interesting food that I would love to try and to eat. I love mushrooms too. I love mushrooms a lot. My mom is a very good mushroom gatherer, and my grandpa, he was also very good mushroom gatherer. Um, they were going to hunt for mushrooms for decades. My grandpa was very good in it. My mom is very good in it. And I remember half of my childhood, I was eating mushrooms that my mom gathered in the area. And like for you to understand the context, we don't even have forests. We just have a thin pieces of land that separates fields with a few trees in there, because the southeast is mostly flat and no trees at all. So my mom somehow was able to find mushrooms. She know how to do it. And also, I already told you this story, um, that my mom was gathering mushrooms that are growing on trees, like big mushrooms. And sometimes when we literally have nothing to eat, we may have some porridge. My mom would like find those mushrooms and we were like frying them, and we had the whole pan of mushrooms, and that was really nice, basically life-saving. I would love to learn how to do mushroom hunting, but I think it's illegal in Canada. Of course it's illegal. It's so fun. Of course it's illegal in the West. Okay, I'll try to find it in the bacon aisle. Or this, I was looking there, but I think that I need to check few supermarkets in the area. But yeah, I'll try to find, like, to look thoroughly through bacon aisle or spice aisle. You say called dilisk, dilix, dilisk, dil, isk. I'll take a look at it. Like for me, it's something like really cool. Like I think that eating seaweed is something that I would love to do. Mushrooms really slap hard. This is so funny. Yeah, but like there are so many like basically Canada is just covered with a forest. I don't know why mushroom hunting is like, I cannot say that it's like forbidden. Maybe there are places where you can mushroom hunt, but I can make a little bet if I will go check out. There are some restrictions to it. I bet that you cannot go and do mushroom hunting. I have a feeling for it. Yes, this is exactly what I heard. Like in Ukraine, we had a seaweed that we were eating as a salad. I don't know how you call them. I don't even remember how it is in Russian or Ukrainian. I have to ask my mom. We were buying it sometimes, just like a small amounts, um, like a salad. We liked it. Maybe I would not be surprised. Maybe it's the same seaweed that you are talking about to me, to be honest. Yeah, I agree with you that too many poisonous things, but like it's life. You learn a skill. For example, I don't have a skill of a mushroom gathering. I would go to like with a group of people who would help me to figure out and who would teach me. I would love to go with my mom, of course, but my mom always told me that she knows the mushrooms only in our region, so Zaporizhia region. She knows the mushrooms of the region. But if she will go to Georgia, for example, I would love to meet with my mom in Georgia, for example. Uh, there is a different type of mushrooms. There are some like common mushrooms that are common for Ukraine and Georgia, but my mom would never gather mushrooms that she is not 100% sure in it. And also we had a cat that I prayed for. I was begging my mom to take that cat. Her name was Lada, a goddess of fertility. She lived a very long life. She passed away in 2020, I think. She was like 18 years old when she passed away. And my mom was always testing mushrooms on her. She loved mushrooms. So when my mom was gathering mushrooms and then we were cooking them, she was giving mushrooms first to our cat. And then if nothing happens, so my mom already knew that mushrooms are safe because she knew the mushrooms of area very well. But just to be sure, she was basically do unethical testing on our cat. And our cat lived until 18 years old. Yeah. Yeah, that was really cool. She was very smart cat. She learned how to knock into the window, so we always like let her out roam outside. Like people in Ukraine who live in rural areas, they always do like that. We rarely keep cats only inside. They usually like half inside, half outside. So she was like asking to open the door. She went outside. She was like, going to toilet outside, and then she would jump on the window like that because we had wooden windows, and she would knock with her back paw. So she was like knocking, let me back, let me back. She was really, really good and smart cat. I miss her a lot. She was a good hunter. She was very smart. She was a really, really cool cat. I remember that I was like we were very, very poor, but sometimes my grandma was giving me some money so I can collect, and with time I can buy an ice cream. And I would collect money. My grandma was giving me coins, not even like paper money, basically coins. And it was not enough to buy like ice cream or like a chocolate bar. I had to like save for that. So I was saving, and then because like we were poor, we were feeding our cat like regular human food. We couldn't afford cat food. But back to that time, we could buy cat food by small portions. So someone buys a big bag of cat food, of not Kit Kat. How do you call it? There was Whiskas and there was Kitty Cat, Kitty Cat, something like that. There was a brand called like that, or Whiskas. And someone was buying like a big bag, and then we're reselling it. This how economy worked in 90s and 2000s. And I could buy like 100 grams of that dry cat food, and I was using it. I was buying it for my ice cream money, and I was using those dry cat food as a treats. It was really cool. She loved the dry food. She looked like how do you call it? Like a street gray cat, but not gray as a mix of black and white, but like the type of cats that mix very well in the grass and they're almost unnoticeable. How do you call that type of color? Not like stripped, but if you will look close to her fur, you will see that she is. Oh, the wild cats that are like living somewhere in the desert or like in the woods. This type of cats, they usually have, yeah, like kind of the color of their fur. It's very hard to say, so like I feel like the gray is the most suitable name for that. So, but if you will look close, you will see that they have black hairs and like yeah. So just a second, maybe I will find a picture of the similar. It's very hard for me to describe that. You guys probably have a word for that, but I don't have it. So this type of fur. Oh, like this one. How do you call this type of color? Yeah, I'm also not sure. Like it's just I don't know, kind of gray. I don't know. Usually there are a lot of stray cats like that. So I had a lot of cats before Morty. We had a lot of. I brought every stray cat to our house. We had 12 cats or 13. I never know the name, the amount, because I always were bringing someone new, and we sometimes had cats from our streets living in our house and eating in our yard. So I never knew the exact amount of cats that we have. Like some cats were passing away. I brought new cats, so it was like the second when I started to make money, I started to take a lot of stray cats to our house. And before, my mom didn't allow me, but then I'm like, Mom, you are not working, I'm sponsoring you, so we will have cats, okay? So yeah. Okay, guys, thank you very much for this amazing conversation. Thank you so much for keeping me company. I hate to tell people what to do, but if you ever feel like you have a mood for a mousse, that recipe, you can just Google or just find on YouTube chocolate mousse with tofu. There are a lot of options. I didn't take one recipe, I just watched a few recipes and I just saw that people put tofu, protein powder. Sometimes they don't put protein powder, they just put melted chocolate. Sometimes they put cottage cheese, sometimes not. Sometimes they put peanut butter, sometimes not. You just take a mix of things that you personally like, but this is it. It tastes so amazing. And the salmon salad also tastes amazing. You know, guys, I know that, for example, uh, um, like those pastries with apricots that I was baking last year, I know that's not for everyone. That's just a very Slavic thing, you know. And I know that the Slavic people will like pastries with cherry or with sour cherry or with apricots. And I know that Western people might not like it because it's just like you like a little bit different pastries in here. But that you will like it, I'm sure. What food do you eat to get bigger breasts? The brains of my enemies. I drink a cup of the fresh blood from their corpses and eat their brain to make my chest look bigger. As old good Scythians, they always were drinking the blood of their enemies, so I do it too. Okay, guys, thank you very much for talking to me, for keeping me company, for cooking with me. Thank you so much for amazing comments, for being funny, for being supportive. I want to thank even people who come and say some shit, because of you guys, chat becomes funnier. I think that sometimes we all benefit from people who sometimes come and say some weird things, you know. Sometimes it's really funny. Okay, guys, and thank everyone who were just silently watching the stream. I am very, very grateful that you allowed me to become a part of your day. Don't forget to follow me on my OnlyFans if you want more private talks, like one by one. If you want to see a lot of fun stuff, welcome to my OF. I will be waiting for you there. And I will see you in the next live stream. Oh, I just thought it was a squirrel. But it was, oh, it's my reflection of my leg. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Okay, guys, thank you so much and goodbye. Mwah.